Hey guys, my name is Zytin, and welcome back to another episode of FANMADE Agents Reveals, where we go over fan-made agents either submitted by you or found on the internet to display them in all of their glory. We got a special one today, as this agent has a fully developed character pass with skins, sprays, and even player titles. And just like the last video, we do have a voice to go along with the character. Our agent today is a duelist, which is a breath of fresh air, as on this channel we've been recently going over controllers and initiators. But you know what would really give me a breath of fresh air? If you see on the bottom right of this video that the subscribe button might be still red for you, if it is, why don't you just give it a little bit of a love tap and make it gray? It would make my day. And while you're at it, you might as well hit that like button too, as you might just get a Valorant Happy Meal the next time you visit McDonald's. Okay, so today's agent is created by the same person who created Graves and Sage Et, two videos I made in the past which I highly recommend you go watch, as you can come back to this one and see how much the artwork has just improved. Thank you to Raja Nagiri, who is the creator of both Graves and Sage Et, as well as this character we have today, for working with me on this video, as it was an absolute blast. All of his links can be found in the description, so show him some love and support and check him out. Right, so on to the video. So our agent today is Storm. Usually when a character has no backstory, I like to create my own to fit into the Valorant universe, but instead of doing that, I spoke with Raja Nagiri and we agreed that the character's backstory should be blank. So all I'm going to say is, I made him German and the rest is up to you. What's his backstory? You let me know in the comment sections below. So with our first duelist in quite a while, we have Storm's first ability, which is Reflecting Screen. Storm equips a throwable screen bomb canister that shatters upon impact of any surface. It creates a lingering screen that has the capability of bouncing any bullets on both sides. Raja Nagiri quotes, "I made this ability thinking about how annoying Odins are in a sense B sight. It counters wallbangs and you can use the ability to shoot at angles you're not seeing. Good luck with the math though." So, costing at 400 credits, this screen lasts up to 7 seconds, and blocking all penetration types, light, medium, and heavy. Use it wisely as you only get 1 charge per round. This effectively creates a plethora of new game interactions to counter abilities that grant vision through walls. So Sova's arrows, Cypher's cams now have a counter to wall banging. This tool in the right hands can be used in such a versatile way to get the advantage. Some ways I can think of using this wall is protecting your teammates when they're defusing the spike. So for example, if the plant is planted near a wall, Storm can just use a reflecting screen to protect the diffuser so that they can safely defuse the spike. Of course, it only blocks bullets, so abilities will still work, but that's still pretty good. Or maybe for players like Average Jonas, some really nice lineups to get an easy kill by using geometry to your advantage. And as in Valorant, most players with a Phantom will randomly fire in smokes hoping to get a kill. It's a pretty good pro tip and most people actually do that. So with this ability, you can now punish them for doing that and maybe get themselves killed in the process. Another way I can see this being used is setting it up for post-plant. Plant the spike in an area where the screen can be thrown but the diffuser can't see the bullets. The diffuser will think that they are safe, but all of a sudden a reflecting screen is right next to them and the bullets are ricocheting them, killing them in the process. Obviously, he is a duelist like I said before, so he can also use this to enter into the site. Throwing the screen on the floor of the entrance provides him a safe passage to enter site, and for his teammates to also go in as well. So, Reflecting Screen is a perfect tool for Storm to use for attack and defense if used correctly. And in my opinion, it's actually something that we haven't had so far, and I think it's a really unique ability. Stealing Lightning is Storm's second ability. Costing 200 credits and lasting 8 seconds with 2 charges, Storm equips a EMP knife. Storm throws his knife similar to KO, but instead of disabling enemy abilities or silencing them, EMP Knife, like its name says, disables all deployable skills. This includes turrets, Cypher tripwires, Brimstone stim beacon, and so on. Quote, "It also prevents agents like Sova from using his arrow. Unlike KO's skill, this one doesn't disable skills like Reyna, Skye, or Phoenix for example, but enemies can still destroy the knife to end the skill early." So basically any person that uses technology will not be able to cast their ability or have it out already. I know this ability is very similar to KO's Silencing Dagger, and some may argue, well, Zytin, KO does the same thing and silences all agents. It's better than Storm, so what's the point? Well, unlike KO, this isn't his signature ability and it can bounce, meaning you don't have to wait on a long cooldown since you already get 2 of them every round. And also, some things that KO can't silence, Storm can, for example like Viper's ultimate when it's already deployed, or Cypher's hack if he throws his dagger at the scanned body while it's scanning. But of course, I don't really want to get into the strong details there because this is left up for interpretation. There's also a note left by Raja Nagiri saying, "Originally, this skill was a blind, it steals your sight or whatever, but I got a better idea. Happy Eeple face. Read ultimate." So we'll go ahead and move on so we can get to the ultimate. Storm's signature ability is Flying Thunder. Equipping a flying knife, Storm throws a knife in the direction he is facing. Activating upon collision, Storm teleports when it hits. It also makes a loud audible sound cue because of course it's thunder. Additionally, alternative firing can add up to 2 bounces for further geometry. Flying Thunder will travel based on how long it has charged, working extremely similar to Sova's Shock Dart and Recon Dart. But of course, instead of an arrow, it's a knife. With the extended charge time required and the loud thunder that can be heard, this should hopefully make this ability viable enough for Storm to use, but also not overpowering so that the enemies can't have a teleporting Storm silently get behind them. I mean, just imagine every character, Omen, Yoru, and Chamber being able to teleport without you being able to hear it at all. And not to mention the insane lineups that you can possibly do. Just imagine the teleports you can do from your spawn to enemy spawn. I think it might be a good idea to put a restriction on how far the knife can actually travel so that way you can't do insane teleports. Finally, we have Storm's ultimate Blitzkrieg. Costing 7 points and lasting 30 seconds, Storm instantly overloads with Radiant energy, blinding anyone in line of sight, lasting for 0.9 seconds. Granting a dramatic increase in any of Storm's actions, here are the following increases he receives: plus 25% reload speed, plus 25% equip speed, plus 25% rapid fire, plus 25% walk speed, plus 25% defuse speed, and plus 25% plant speed. When an enemy dies to Storm or dies within 3 seconds of taking damage from Storm, anyone that has Storm in their line of sight is blinded by a shock of thunder in the sky and the duration is renewed. The guy basically becomes a walking disco machine. Now, just before I put my input on this ultimate, here's what Rajanagiri had to say. Now, this ability might be a bit too overpowered, but it's an ultimate. What do you want? This ultimate is especially useful when you're running out of time, so you can plant/defuse quicker than normal. Well, 25% faster. I think that it would incentivize players to use their ultimates more. The blind is also a bit shorter than most flashes. Note, actually for the effect after killing the enemy, I debated for either a blind, daze, or the concussion thing from CSGO, but I don't think they'll add that to Valorant, lol. What do you guys think? What should it be, daze or blind? Near sight or paranoia wouldn't match the Thunder's theme of the agents, so I left them out of the options. If you guys want to answer this, I believe you guys can just leave it in the comment section because I think Rajanagiri is going to watch this video, or you can just go directly to the Reddit page as well. So this ultimate is very unique in its own sense. This practically makes Storm like the thunder of god Thor. Giving a benefit of 25% all around, including the plant speed, can come in a really clutch moment. His flash is also somewhat unique. For comparison, generally Valorant flashes last for about 4 seconds if you stare straight at it, but agents who aren't staring at it or turn around are roughly blinded for about 2 seconds. 0.9 seconds is an extremely short amount of time, so this allows for some good counterplay. But getting kills consecutively and the initial starting flash will really dilate your pupils. I mean, I don't know, 0.9 seconds, flashing, I mean you can flash a total of 5 times unless someone resists and 6 times. It's a pretty unique ability in its own sense, so I don't know, what do you guys think? Anyways, Storm also comes with a contract like the other agents. At tier 1 we get the Knock Knock spray, which is Storm's knife bouncing. At tier 2 we get a traditional player card in the Valorant style. At tier 3 we get the player title Tempest. At tier 4 we get a spray called the Point of the Mask with Storm's ultimate on the mask. Tier 5 Storm himself. Tier 6 the Tame Lightning Gun Buddy. Tier 7 a dope Storm spray. Tier 8 player title called Thunder God. Tier 9 another well done traditional player card called Braving Thunder. And finally at tier 10 we get the Fulgur Algrim Ghost. I think it was really nice that we were actually provided with a contract because I really think that brings the character out to life, even though it's a concept. So thank you very much, Rajanagiri. And now, let's get to the voice lines. The voice lines were made by a friend of mine who isn't a voice actor, so in reality, it's just a couple of amateurs doing fan-made voice lines for a character. So don't be harsh. Anyways, let's begin.
Now they see me, now they don't. Abspringen. Spieglein, Spieglein on the wall. EMP, out, turning off. Want to see where this goes? Just try and catch me. Hinter dir. Farewell. Huh. Too slow. Close your eyes. I am the storm. Huh. You ready? Nice try. Too slow. Blinding. Feel the thunder. That was embarrassing. They look weak. Let's get this over with. I'll split them apart. Who needs portals? When you have me. Think they know Haven? I'll bring them to hell. Did you remember to bring your jackets? This'll be a breeze. I'll fracture their skulls. Make sure your guns are as loud as thunder. Don't follow me. You can't. Let's do this. They won't be dead. Deado. I can walk faster than their sprint. Are you guys okay? You guys seem a bit slow. Humans and machines. They're all the same. Slower than me. My screen has the properties of rubber, but not that of gum. Well, that was underwhelming. We won? Cool. Now let's do it again. Great job. Let's do better. Why are we bullying children? They just can't keep up. The enemy's really heavy. Is that why they're slow? Feels bad for their carry. We're gonna come back faster than me. Just kidding. I'm faster. Never give up. Do not falter. We can't do this. Don't hold back. Slows you down. I'll lock down their killjoy.
I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see a further descriptive version, check out the Reddit post for yourself. If you want to enter in your own concepts, join the Discord and use the link in the description below to submit your artwork. We are really close to 10k subs, so if you haven't already by this point subscribed, like I said in the beginning, then just hit the subscribe. What are you waiting for? Anyways, my name is Zytin. I hope you're all having an amazing day, and I'll see you later.